Welcome to the Hotel Moment podcast presented by Revinate. I'm Brenna Turpin, and I'm a Revinator who works alongside our host, Karen Stevens, to produce our podcast. Our guests here on the show leave us with insights and perspectives to consider as we take on challenges within the industry. We decided to complement those perspectives with industry resources and practical solutions that you can implement right away to improve your operations and generate more direct revenue. So pull up a chair, let's get straight to what matters most for your property. This week on the podcast, we want to talk about loyalty, how to acquire and keep loyal guests, how to convert OTA bookers into loyal guests, and basically take a deep dive into what makes a loyalty program successful. Why? Because if your hotel is leaving out personalized experiences part of your loyalty program rewards, then you're missing out on loyal guests. According to a report by PwC, 40% of business travelers choose a loyalty program for their personalized experiences. If you can acquire and keep loyal guests, or better yet, if you can convert OTA bookers into loyal guests, then your hotel is doing something right. Because in addition to a great night's rest and a memorable stay, your guests are looking for value. So in order to create a loyalty program to keep guests coming back, you're going to need to make it valuable, wowing guests with personalized incentives and rewards instead of points. Now, traditionally, we've all been brought up on a diet of points-based programs. From grocery shopping to booking memorable holidays, we've all chased points and the rewards that we can potentially get at the end of that. But the reality is, those programs just don't measure up when it comes to generating true loyalty. It's time to start building programs made for the modern traveler. Guests are running away from points and turning toward experience-based loyalty rewards that make them feel special. Experiences just mean more to your guests. You can't get the same value add by reaching 500 loyalty points. Getting those points and reaching platinum level loyalty status doesn't wow your guests, bring them closer to your brand, or even signal to them that you understand what they value. The incentive is missing. The incentive comes from an experience-focused loyalty program that is data-driven and tailor-made to each guest. A great example of a hotelier radicalizing guest loyalty in the best way possible is Ennismore. In exchange for a small monthly fee, members receive 50% off stays at newly opened hotels, 20% off at properties they've never visited before, 10% off return visits, and much more. Not to mention a free barista drink every day at a hotel coffee bar. It's truly a creative approach to loyalty with not a point in sight. The champion of Ennismore's disloyalty program, Carlo Del Mistro, came on the Hotel Moment podcast to share how the program makes the most of their guest data to drive ancillary revenue. He explained,
data is clearly at the core of what we do. And one of the reasons why disloyalty is such a powerful tool is because it allows us to have a clear vision of our members' spending habits and their travel habits. The whole atmosphere of the hotel, the F&B is a key of what we do. But a significant numbers of members that are focusing more on the F&B experiences. Then we have special offers in certain periods where there's like higher discounts as well. So we have members that either come to our hotels for meetings and then they become disloyalty members for the free barista drink. Maybe they start with F&B, but then they stay with us for travel.
It isn't just Ennismore either. Want another example of a hotel group rethinking their approach? Take a look at what CitizenM did with their loyalty program, switching to a subscription-based loyalty program and diving deep into personalized on-property experiences.
There's three things to say about this. The first one is that we made it a paid subscription. And the paid subscription made that as we ask for a commitment, but you get instant access. And we are not the only ones with some kind of guaranteed or semi-guaranteed formula. But we say, if you're willing to pay, we will give it to you. The second part has to do with the availability itself. That was one of the biggest discussions because we didn't know what we would say yes to. So we said 48 hours in advance, we can still manage it with our reservations, demand, and revenue management game, so to speak. And up till now, I think we had one day on an event in San Francisco that we were in. I had to say no, but for the rest, we always found a way. So we proved it worked. And we now have 45,000 members that are very, very active. So that we solved. Then the rate parity on the OTAs, that's interesting, but we already left that a while before. So we already said to OTAs, we no longer guarantee, and we are sort of accepting the consequences of that. And actually the LTAs were not so concerned. Well, cannot speak on their behalf, but because we had it in a closed environment and where you had like a paid setup, like real subscription model, basically it was a little bit less threatening for the game that they play. So I think we've sort of found the sweet spot that it has been stress tested over time. And that is now something that definitely works for us.
CitizenM was wildly successful, so much so that they attracted the attention of Marriott. Not saying Marriott bought the group for their loyalty program alone, but I'm positive that CitizenM's outside-of-the-box thinking helped them stand out. Let's hope they continue with that because we know there's much more to come from CitizenM for sure. And beyond creating loyalty programs to foster more loyal guests and reward those guests, you can also be creating loyal guests with your email campaigns. You've already created dozens of campaigns for your guests, so why not consider OTA winback campaigns, flipping OTA bookers and turning them into loyal direct bookers? Kimpton Ma Lai Bangkok by IHG also did a great job of building a loyal database and winning back OTA bookers. After welcoming guests who booked via an OTA, collecting their personal email addresses at check-in, and identifying those who are not yet IHG One Rewards members, Kimpton Ma Lai Bangkok sends an automated OTA winback email 5 days after post-checkout. This sparked the opportunity for a loyal guest relationship and also gave their hotel a chance to show these guests why there's more value in booking direct. Look, whether you're trying to build a loyalty program that puts personalization first or just create more loyal direct bookers, you need to see the challenge from all angles. An omnichannel approach to loyalty program growth that aligns your digital marketing, call centers, and loyalty objectives is your best chance at establishing the emotional connection you need with guests to start turning them into loyal ones. Now, if all of this is overwhelming and you need a starting point for your own program and how to restructure it, know that you're not alone. We've been approached by hoteliers everywhere with the same questions. What do we need to do first? Is there a checklist? And how do I build support internally for this? We created a direct booking mastery certification to provide these answers and more. We partnered with HospitalityNet to give you an entire course that helps you navigate the changing loyalty landscape. Because guest preferences and expectations are changing. Your guests are no longer satisfied with how it's always been done. They want more in exchange for their loyalty. So register today and we'll notify you every week as we release fresh content about loyalty programs, and we'll show you how to deliver more with them. And this course doesn't just cover loyalty. We're also sharing 5 other strategies that hoteliers can implement to drive direct bookings. So sign up for your chance to create a loyalty program made for today's modern traveler.